Hello, my name is Shadley and welcome back for another episode of Baltic Crusaders in EU4 Emperor DLC, and we're still fighting on against Poland because the Danzig decided to try to become separate from us. Now, I may need to... Ooh, the unrest is pretty high, so we're going to have to deal with that rebellion sooner rather than later. I think... There's Novgorod separated, it's only 9,000, it's not that bad, and time to go break that siege. It's going to pull probably these two sieges out as well. Now that we're locked in, yep, they're sending at least 7,000 men. We'll have 20,000 men of the enemy troops. We have the woods, and they probably have the river crossing. No, not the river crossing this time. Oh, they're moving away. Alright then. I don't think we can catch that army. But we did push them back. I think it's time to go back down here. I think we can now separate it. I'll detach that. Start chasing down a little bit around here. Of course, manpower is really an issue at this point. And money. How many loads deep are we right now? 9? That's not great. But the mercenaries have certainly helped us a lot in this war. Can we go and stack wipe that army? That'd be nice. Kind of reluctant of staying there. I wonder why. Can we take that fort? I suppose we could. Although the siege... no, I don't want to be sieging that right now. We'll go there. We can go siege down Kaunas. Okay, they're trying to go up north again with 16,000 men. But things are not too bad right now, actually. Why don't we set up the local defensiveness edict over there? We can't put one there because we don't actually have that area court yet. But that will slow them down quite a bit. Whereas we are not slowed down, so we might be able to siege down this area. We got a decent bit of troops still, so if we have a look... They got 25,000, same as I. They are running low on manpower. Actually, they got 29,000, so it is actually a bit more than we have. Right, so let's start drafting a peace deal. Can we take all of their lands? We should be able to. Well, technically we will be able to. That would be a coalition of Novgorod. Okay, so nothing too bad. And I don't think I can peace out Poland yet. We don't have technically any direct war score against them. Go around a little bit to siege down that one. I want to start sieging down some of the Livonian lands just so that we can get some proper war score against them as well. Although... could go to the woods there. That would require me to essentially abandon that siege. And I'd rather not do that. So, you know, I'll just go around the siege town. Oh, right, they managed to retake that because of that fort there. I forgot that. Okay. But yeah, we're about to take another loan soon. Lithuania is medium, but Lithuania cannot be separate piece out. Again, core on Narva. Siege down that one. I wonder, could I can afford waiting them to spend their manpower over there. We can save up a little bit of manpower over here, because that is just using the free company's manpower. Right. Okay, clergy gets influence. I suppose we're going to have to accept that. It is a rather high influence already, but not many options. We're running low on sailors, so we're going to have to bring in the ships into port. Now, we are already at 7 or -7% chance to break the siege here, while they are still well below the 40% negative. Oh, we can get better Miltech, so we are now Miltech 6. I believe they are still Miltech 4. Well, Poland is 5. But Livonia is Miltech 4, so... the tactics alone should give us quite a nice boost. We can keep that siege going and then also drive them away from here. And stack wipe that army. Yeah, that's quite significant penalty that they got there. I could attack there, but it's woods. They do have shock leader there. Let's do this. We can break that siege at the same time. We can probably break the Lithuanian army rather quickly. And fight the... Oh, they don't even want to break that siege. Alright then. Let's go to the woods then. Careful, never. Oh, we're gonna have to take care of that one. Stack wiping just armies one at a time. Okay, we're gonna have to lower the workshops in a little bit. I don't want to have it too high. Can we get Kaunas? Pretty close. Right, so Lithuania is low enthusiasm. Poland is medium. Okay, we're taking another loan. That's not good. Mostly because they Danzig to pretty much most of our money-producing provinces. On the siege of Kaunas. Excellent. They do have a decent bit of armies here. We don't have a... Well, Spike isn't that bad a leader, quite frankly. And with the tactics advantage that we have... Well, we only have infantry, though. We're gonna go to... There, that is a wood, so we'll be able to defend there. We do need to de-siege this one. It's gonna take a little while. How big of an army are we talking about on the enemy side now? 18,000 infantry. Oh. The majority of it is right here now. I'm trying to go to my capital again. Amongst... Okay, I'm gonna say the papal influence, actually. Prestige is nice and all, but... Right now I think I'm gonna have to get the manpower recovery speed as quickly as possible from Pope, so that is why we're gonna have to take that. Oh! Vault and Reval, okay, well, go deal with that real quick. I'll surely claim to the... Oh! Oh man. Okay, let's go beat down the free company that the Danzig has hired again. Olga's offering a loan? Nah. Because they require the loan to be paid rather quickly. I can't really afford that right now. We can, however, afford going beating down some Polish again. Well, I say afford, but how much deep are we into loans already? Probably 500? 900, okay. Yeah, it has been a costly war. Okay, we're going to take that. I don't want to get more revolts right now. We can combine that fleet. And they're running away, as they should. Right, but Poland? No, let's have a look. We have 5% war score. So I won't be able to take anything from them directly. If we have a look at Danzig. And take this, could we... Ooh, we could take some land from at least that province. That would be a coalition of Novgorod. What about Kaunas? No, not Kaunas. Although, no, I'd try to take money from Poland and a little bit land over there, so we're gonna have to keep this war going for a little bit longer. I'm not gonna go siege down with this army, although we do have the 2 siege pips here, but we just need to, you know, regain some manpower. We're 4,000 in the hole right now. Luckily, this can keep on sieging for a little while. We should be getting the final course around here soon. Right, are they gonna go grind DC to that, or are they gonna go down here again? They might be going down here again. Wouldn't surprise me. 23,000 men on the enemy side, but it's only infantry. And with our good cavalry... Okay, then we could try DC's that. Oh, Volgas has given a gift. Okay, it was a good thing that we didn't take the loan then. We're going to Mitau, which is a grasslands. They do have more troops. Would we have a guardian? Oh, they went to Riga. Haha, I got you now. Even though the armies are even sized, more or less, they got all the infantry, and yeah, that's a stack wipe. I think it goes Lucky now. They're gathering up over there. Alright then. Let's send this army back south. Still quite a bit in the hole right now, but... Oh, Poland is now on low enthusiasm. Can we demand anything from them? Not really. Okay, what about Danzig? If we were to make the truce, take all your land. Can we take... We could take that. Can we take all your money as well? Not quite. Oh. You don't want to give us a lot, do you? Come on. There's a little bit finicky, this... But yeah, if I take these, I would get at least one province out of Poland. A little bit cash. And... Oh god. We lost 26,000. They lost 136,000. That's 110,000 extra compared to us. Okay, we're gonna have to disband that immediately. And now we should be able to take more... no, not yet. We can take more land soon, though. Oh boy, that was a battle and a half. Okay, now we should be getting a little bit of money, shouldn't we? Fort Manias are costing us a fair bit, so let's put down some of those. We'll leave that one on, and that one on, and maybe that one on. Okay, interest is rather high. We can probably pay off at least one loan. Lower that, then lower the army upkeep a little bit. Losing a little bit of money. We haven't even embraced the institution, which is going to be a bit rough for us. We haven't started converting anything yet. We could start converting there at some point. Not quite yet. I'm assuming that... Yeah, we need quite a bit more. I mean, it's because it's territory, so that's causing the 2%, and then non-acceptable culture is also causing a fair bit. Could we accept... no, not yet. We can't accept Novgorod. Although, we can make Estonia into a state now. That might increase our income a little bit. But yeah, we're paying so much interest right now. Let's kick you out. I don't need to pay you. So that's most of our expenditure now gone. We are having a bit of corruption problem still. That's going to get sorted eventually. Ooh, theologian or more devotion? I'll take the devotion actually, because that does increase our taxes, prestige, papal influence, and clergy loyalty. I've got core in there. We would technically turn this into a state now. Oh, Wolgast is no longer a valid rival. Well, that's handy. Poland is definitely a good rival, and I think we're going to rival Denmark. I don't want to rival Muscovy right now, quite frankly. We get a claim on Novgorod. How long truce do we still have then? 75, okay, so 8 more years. That's going to be a bit rough. Hey, we've got a little bit of manpower. Well, technically we don't have manpower reserve, but we have a little bit of manpower there nonetheless. Iberian Wedding. Aragon is a junior partner now. Alright then. Oh, Danzig has the institution, so we could technically embrace it if we had the money, or we can just let it spread out a little bit further before we do that. And considering how much we are in debt right now, I think that's going to be the better option. Okay, we should be able to seize land. Yes, we can. And we can then do this one. What agenda should we take? Manpower at least 50%. I think we're going to take that one. That's a good one. We got 49% in Baltic Sea right now. Of course, Baltic Sea isn't all that valuable trade node. Has Brandenburg... No, Brandenburg hasn't expanded anywhere yet. Bohemia hasn't... Well, they've annexed their vassals, but that's about it. Teutonic Order in Brandenburg. Teutonic Order, Anhalt, Ansbach and Bohemia. Alright. And... Ooh, Lübeck is having a bit of a problem there. The Noble Rebellion. Too bad for them. But we can probably speed up a little bit while we wait. We should be able to gather up a little bit of cash at least. And can we... We should be able to get the Diplotech soon as well. We can't get the Militechs yet. I mean, we are going to start getting the quality as soon as we can. Or the quality ideas as soon as we can. Okay, I think I'm going to pay the Diplo points right now. I need them a little bit less than admin points. But yeah, even though we suffered a lot during this war, I would say that Poland didn't get out easy either. I wonder how high Liberty Society... No, Lithuania does not have Liberty Society at all. Oddly enough. I'll take the admin points, please. I think at this point I can probably put down the force at Riga. Save up a little bit more cash. We're making 1.3 ducats per month right now, which is honestly not a lot considering how many loans we need to pay off. 900 ducats in loans. Oh boy. But yeah, this army certainly did well in this war. Or in the previous war, rather. I mean, we've done it pretty decent here. Now, I'd like to take Pskov out of there, but Muscovy is not a good option to fight against right now. I'd like to take... Ooh. Austria has been selected again. Or elected, rather. Now, Muscovy and Novgorod are going to be starting to fight probably next year. Unless Muscovy is busy elsewhere, but I doubt that. So they'll be taking Novgorod and probably most of this area here. If there's anything left, then I'll probably take it myself. Because we do need to take all of this. We also need to take Viborg. We have started our journey towards getting all of Russia, so that's good. Oh, and Yaroslav has been annexed. Right, so we're slowly gaining some sailors again. We're slowly gaining a lot of other things as well. Including money, but... On the other hand, now that we are at truce, the autonomy should be going down. I could technically make this into a state as well. Or territory. Oh, and you don't need to have that anymore, so go to no edict, please. But that's going to save us a little bit cash as well. So how much are we gaining now? 1.9. Oh, that's a nice increase. And then South Karelia I will certainly make into a state. And I am going to core them. Now we've done that, so we could state maintenance goes down a little bit, so we're going to save a bit more cash. Making 2 ducats per month now, so we should be able to start paying some of the loans back. Bit of a rebel uprising in Livonia. Alright, let's increase the upkeep, so we're going to lose some cash now. Move to Mitau, and... yeah, once we are there and on full... Ooh. Ansung is the new Hochmeister. Let's see, who do we need? I mean, Merchant Son wouldn't be a bad one right now either. So I'm gonna take that. And not Pete. Pause for a moment. And that's gonna be Jody. Now, I don't think I want to get any more advisors right now, although Ansung has very good military skill, actually. How good is he as a leader? Pretty decent. 32-32. So it's a good forward secondary general, not quite as good as this current general that we have. But still very good. Ansung, ooh, babbling buffoon. That's A bit unfortunate, I'd say. Also a conqueror, so that's good. Oh, we got Cardinal. Huzzah! And can we take the interest per annum, perhaps? Yeah, I'm going to take the interest per annum. That's going to save us a bit of cash. Something in the Prussian people. Okay. So we're actually making a tiny bit of money now, even with our troops fully maintained. Of course, part of that because we are reinforcing our troops. Okay, it's going a bit up and down, so we're not making a huge amount of cash. Boundary dispute. Okay, claim a stall. Sure, I'll take that. Not that I'll be ever using it, most likely, but we can repay one loan. We no longer have 900 ducats in loans, we only have 830. Accept petition or... Ooh, okay, I think I'm going to accept the petition right now. Now, I can claim more lands in 2 years. Walgas has Emperor's Renaissance. Denmark hasn't announced me as a rival. I'm not surprised by that. Okay, Pskov will hate us, but Luki would go down in unrest. Or the unrest over there would go down, which would be nice. I think I'm going to take that. Right, we are solo on manpower. That actually... Now that we're no longer reinforcing the troops, it's not too bad. Poland has announced me as a rival. Again. Not much of a surprise. Loyal fortification. Revel till the end of the game. Yeah, I'll take that. It's a grassland, but having a fort there does allow us to de-siege Ursel whenever possible. I'm going to deny that fervently, because devotion does affect our tax income. Still making money very slowly, but if we can make sure that the rebellions don't fire, we don't need to reinforce our armies afterwards. And we can get closer to doing the mission for, or the agenda for our nobility. Also, I have a feeling that we may have gone past the... No, not yet. Never mind then. Growth of economy. Trade power in Baltic Sea. Ooh, that's nice. So we actually have about half the... Well, not quite half the trade power there, but pretty sizable chunk anyway. We did increase the autonomy in Riga, so it's going to take a while before it goes down. Now, I don't think I'm going to be using admin points to anything else right now until we get the idea group, and then we'll start using our military points as much as possible, which might actually be a good idea to not embrace the institution until we've used the points, because we can maybe take up to 3 ideas at once. Then of course we're going to have to save up. Ooh. Okay, Burgundy is a junior partner under France. Oh, that's a strong France. Of course, I don't need to worry about the Western Europe all that much. I'm going to be focusing more on the East. We started with a decent expansion here in, well, what, we've used 17 years? No, 20? 27 years. So it's not that impressive, but we did beat Poland in a war, so I'd say that's pretty decent. Still slowly accumulating the money. At least we're getting rid of some of the inflation right now. Especially with the help of the papal thingy. We can actually invest a little bit there. Maybe we can get the papal controller. We could then perhaps excommunicate Poland. Probably not going to happen, but we can try. Yeah, so far so good. Just waiting for the manpower to increase, which is why we're going on speed 4 right now, and then we'll try to pay off some of the loans one by one. Now, oddly enough, Muscovy has not declared war on Novgorod yet. We have the Diplo idea, not idea tech, rather. And let's actually start building a spy network in Novgorod. We did claim Novgorod itself, so that's good. We can get that for a cheap price, and then we could probably start blocking Sweden and Denmark away from Novgorod, although taking this area wouldn't be bad either. And then maybe take, like, we could probably take something like this. Then, oh, I don't think they are my rival anymore, are they? No, they are, so I could humiliate them for the extra points. That's not a bad idea, actually. But we do still need to wait for a little bit longer before we can declare war. 3 more years. But, ooh, we're comet sighted. We are unfortunately out of time for this episode, so if you enjoyed this, please like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. Also check out the links down below in the description, but other than that, thank you very much for watching, and until next time, bye bye.